Hey guys, welcome to another reading. My name is Johanna. Welcome to Tenacious Soul. We are going to look at all signs, so all the way from Aries to Pisces. We are going to look at the energies for you for mid-May into mid-June. So we're going to pull an oracle and then we're going to pull some tarot. The oracle deck I'm using is the Chakra Insight Oracle, in case you're wondering. And then the tarot deck is super, super cute. It's called Tarot at the End of the Rainbow. So those are what they're called. If you like either of them, you can search them up. But yeah, we are going to take a look and see what's going on again for each sign. So we're going to start with Aries. Timestamps will be down below. They'll be available after the premiere. So you guys can click on those when it is ready. But yeah, let's kind of get into it. I'm going to be going up to the cottage this weekend. So I'm thinking I'll be recording a couple pick a cards, and I'll definitely have another all sign reading for next week. So sometime we'll see when it comes out, but anyways, okay, let's get into it. We're going to start with Aries here. So let's see, Aries, what do you guys need to know mid-May into June? We have grounding, number 6. It says nature, presence, practicality, and stability. Okay, so let's see. What does Aries need to know mid-May into June? We have the Hierophant. We have the Page of Cups. And we have the Ace of Swords. So you definitely, with the Hierophant being the major here, and that being Taurus energy, you definitely could be in the space of solidifying something is kind of what I'm getting. You might have a new idea or a new opportunity here. Yeah, we have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, so this is your energy. You may have a new opportunity or a new idea here with the Page of Cups, Ace of Swords in love. It could be a person, okay? But I almost feel like there's like you're putting roots down with something, or you're like solidifying something here over the next month or so, and it could even be through we just finished or we will be finishing up Taurus season, but it could have started in Taurus season, and this is something that now you're going to start to be like really planting the seeds or setting down the roots. But this is something that I almost feel like you have like a vision for, or something that you really see being long-term, and I feel like you're going to be putting in a lot of effort and energy towards this. If it's like a person you're dealing with, I feel like there's communication here, definitely with the Page of Cups and the Ace of Swords here, around the roots or how we're going to get something to really flourish. The Hierophant is usually, it's a card about beliefs, and it's a card about tradition as well. So I feel like there's almost like a way that you want something to go. Like with the grounding energy, it's like, I really want something to end up this way, or this is what I'm looking for, this is what I believe in, this is the way I believe something should go. And so I feel like there's, some of you might have Earth in your chart, but there's just something about like making something a tangible, or like a reality, making something physical, making something real, that I feel like you're focused on here. And this could be, if this is not you, this could be someone coming towards you, if it's like a relationship or a person here. But there's definitely communication, and there's like a bright idea that I feel like somebody has around where they want something to go. But you obviously, with the Emperor here, we also have the Sun here. So I feel like this is something that would make you very happy, the Moon behind it. So I just feel like maybe something that was unclear is becoming clear, okay? There's this sense of like something evolving. But I feel like it's positive. It's something that you want. It's taking shape here. And I feel like it's something you believe in, which is why you're wanting to ground it. You're wanting to make it a reality here. So I see something taking shape for you, Aries, over the next month or so. So it looks really positive. It might start as something small. And I say that because this Page of Cups, like this guy's huge, but like his cup is like this tiny little thing. Even the cows are a lot smaller than him. So there might be like, it starts out as something small, but it's like, it's like planting the seeds. It's starting to take shape. So I feel like you're really practical at this time and you're being very realistic about where you want something to go here. So that is what I have for you, Aries. You guys can check out your sun, your moon, your rising signs as well. Let's move on here. All right, Taurus. Let's see. What do you guys need to know mid-May to June? We have number 2 with family, belonging, community, culture, and tribe. Okay. What's going on for Taurus here? Jupiter just entered your sign, which is exciting. We have the Magician. We have the Page of Swords. We have Justice, and we have the Star. Bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Wands. Okay. I feel as though something's kind of like harmonizing here, or there could be a partnership for some of you, or just things balancing out with this Justice energy. You have 3 major arcana here. I feel like there's something around like you kind of like getting what it is that you're looking for, feeling a part of something, or I feel like you've been putting in the work here with this 10 of Wands. Like I feel like this definitely does not go without effort. It's like the work you've been putting in is finally paying off here in some regard. I feel like you're manifesting, you're creating your reality here, like what's coming towards you or what's evolving in your life is things that you've put intention towards. Some of you could be looking to start a family, or you're looking, again, to create some sort of community, whether that's in your business or your career or your friend group, right? Like that sort of thing. Like you're really trying to like maybe find your people here, like find where you belong. With the Star card, it's like you might have always felt like you stand out or you're maybe different, that sort of thing. But I feel like there's a balancing and there's a healing here within you and also like around you. The Page of Swords is really standing out for me here, which is interesting because it's the only minor. I almost feel like there's something you've kind of like had your eye on. I feel like that thing is starting to come true. Like I just feel like there's something around like, again, you feeling successful in what it is that you've put your intention into. It's not really giving specifics of like what this could be. So this definitely could be like a lot of different things depending on who's watching this. But I do feel like you've created your own reality here. And you haven't given up on what your goal, your vision, your dream is for your life here. So there definitely could be a partnership. I feel like there's partnership in the sense of like you're, again, this like tribe or this community or this group of people or a person, right? Like finding your home, people you feel like you belong with. And it's really starting to like move forward for you in a really positive way. I'm going to get one card here for the Page of Swords. The 8 of Cups. Interesting. Yes, it's like the path you've been looking to walk down. I don't know if it's finally happening or like a direction you've been wanting to go in your life. It's like it's finally, you're starting to move. You maybe been looking at it for a while. Now you're starting to go. You're starting to shift. But it's like you're shifting towards, you're going towards this rainbow. And the same rainbow is in this Magician. So it's like you're creating this new reality for yourself of like where you're trying to go. You've had your eyes set on this rainbow here. Like what you've been focused on, it's like if things are finally, I think, going to start to shift and start to move here in a positive way, especially with the Justice and the Star, like in a positive way that benefits you and serves you. So I feel like you are going to feel more comfortable. You're going to feel more ease and kind of like feel more at home, or just like things are moving and working out for you in a positive way. So keep doing what you're doing, because I feel like there's this intention that you have, this very specific intention, and it's like things are starting to shift for you. And it definitely could be that Jupiter energy that's like expanding for you. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. All right, let's move on to Gemini here. Gemini. We have presence. It says awareness, attention, reality, and connection with number 44. We have the Two of Pentacles. What's going on for Gemini here? Wow. We have the Four of Wands, another 4, interesting. So 4 could be significant for you, 444. And we have Temperance. Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands. I feel like you're very focused on something, someone. For some of you, it definitely could be like a relationship, you trying to like come together. The Temperance is like a combination or a combining of two energies, right? I feel like you're trying to bring something together. You're trying to balance something, definitely with the Two of Pentacles and then the Temperance here. But you're giving a lot of your attention to it. Like you're really trying to be present with something or someone here, because I feel like you're trying to have success, or you're trying to achieve some level of success here. Like wanting something to work in your favor. This Nine of Wands, yeah, even the Eight of Pentacles, like you've been putting a lot of your effort or attention into, again, something or someone. Like you've been very focused on something here. I feel like with the Temperance, it's like it might kind of take some time. Like this is something that's going to, you're going to have to kind of like nurture this, whatever this is. For some of you, I'm definitely getting like strongly, it's like a connection. Like you're going to have to put some energy and be patient here with either this situation or this person, or you're wanting to put time and energy and take things kind of slow into it. There's like a very calm energy here of like taking things at like a good pace, not rushing things. You could feel a little like burnt out or tired by this. Some of you could also just be really busy with work as well on like this side, okay? But I also feel like you're putting a lot of energy into potentially a connection or a person here. But it's taking some time, but it's also requiring your presence and your attention. Or you're, again, just very focused on it. It could be heavily like on your mind as well. You could be, if you're questioning what to do in a situation, it's like asking you to be present or just like sit with the situation, like take some space, some time, possibly even on your own or just like within your home or within your space here to kind of ground yourself and just figure out like, you know, create some space so that you can connect with the divine to figure out like what you should be doing. Because I'm also kind of getting like this little, I think it's a bee here. The way she's looking at it, it's like this little tiny bee, it might be spirit, like buzzing, saying, hey, this is what we're trying to assist you in, or this is what we're trying to show you. And you have to pay attention in order to see it. Otherwise you wouldn't even notice the bee, right? So there's something small that I feel like insight-wise, potentially, if you're looking for that, that you may have to take some time to just kind of like to be able to connect with it. But I feel like whatever's taking time, some of you are balancing a relationship and work. The relationship, I feel like, is almost taking more of your focus or requiring a lot from you. And that just is indicating like, I don't know, something's like taking its time, but it's not in a bad way. It's just that it is requiring a lot of your energy, and you are required to be present with the situation for some reason. But it's not in a bad way. I actually feel like this is so that it works out in a positive way here for you. And it could be that the relationship is really good, and so you want to be present with it, right? And so it is taking a lot of your energy, but it is kind of like you having to shift and balance and kind of like manage things as well at the same time. So it just is like, it could be a lot over the next like month or so. So yeah, I don't really see it being like a negative energy in that sense for you. But that's pretty much what I got for you, Gemini. Hopefully that resonates. Okay. All right, let's move on to Cancer. What does Cancer need to know mid-May? Ooh, just got the crown chakra. That's it. Number 43. So there could be a lot of like insight I'm getting that's like coming to you, or like a lot of downloads, or could be really sensitive to situations here as well. Some of you might be experiencing headaches, I'm getting. What's going on for Cancer here? Mid-May into June. We have the Six of Cups. We have Judgment. Cancer, mid-May. We have the Lovers and the Page of Swords. Okay, so there's a decision that needs to be made here. We also have the Moon and the Devil. So you might feel kind of stuck and not sure what to do. Because I showed both those because the deck kind of split on me there. The Devil was the one at the bottom, but the Moon was when it cut what was in between. So you might be feeling kind of stuck. And the Lovers is the inverse of the Devil. So it's like you might be trying to like free yourself, or you're in this space where you're needing to kind of free yourself from a situation here. Or yeah, just like Judgment and the Lovers, it's like there's some sort of decision here around what you're going to do next, where you're going to go. Judgment's kind of like, do I stay or do I go, in a way. It's asking you to step into the new world. And so are you going to stay stuck in the past, or are you going to shift forward into the future? You may have to communicate this decision. This is the Page of Swords here. So you may have to express, or someone could be waiting on an answer, or what you're going to say. This could be figuring out what you're going to do about a relationship as well. Like, are we going to move? Is this moving forward, or should I move forward? I feel like it's more questions like, what should I do? Or is this the right direction for me with this crown chakra? It's like you trying to find the answers around what to do in the situation. Judgment and the Lovers traditionally in the tarot both have like an angel in the card. And so I feel like you're looking for insight. You're looking for guidance from spirit, from your spiritual team. I feel like there's a fine line here of doing what feels good to you. With the Six of Cups, Six of Cups is a card of pleasure. Like, it's a card of happiness and feeling good. And it can be a gift from the universe. But I also feel like it's a fine line of like not staying in a comfort zone, right? There's something around you like getting serious about this too, like really, or being very serious about this. Let's see what this Page of Swords is. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, like, is this something you want to give to? Is this something you see as being balanced? I really actually kind of feel like this is just you trying to discern the messages of like your intuition of where you're trying to go in a situation, or what you should do in a situation. 2 sixes would indicate like you're on the right path, you're doing the right thing, you know the right answers or the decision you need to make, whether that feels good to you or not. Sometimes those decisions are like uncomfortable. But I feel like this is like, is this something you want to receive? Is this something that you want to give to, or see yourself giving to? Does this feel in alignment with the Lovers here? Does this feel in alignment with you, your higher self? Does this person, do you and this person, are you on the same page? Are you in alignment, right? If it's a person, if it's your purpose and your path, is this something that you feel is like leading you in the right direction, or that is in alignment with you and your higher self? I think you know with this crown chakra, it's like you know the answer. It's just whether you want to acknowledge it or not. So for some of you, this is like a harder decision. Others of you, you know this is the path you should be moving down, and you just wanted that confirmation. But if you've been like doubting something or questioning something, it's like intuitively, when you get out of the mind, like you know what the right decision is to make. It's just like maybe it's challenging, or you have to maybe let something go from the past, or just be willing to step into this new phase of your life. And that might be hard, even though it's like the right decision, if that makes sense. So look at what the universe is showing you. Look at the positive aspects and look at what you're gaining, what you're giving and what you're gaining from the situation. And see if that aligns with what it is that you're like looking for here. So yeah, it's pretty much what I got for you, Cancer. Hopefully that resonates. All right. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna move on here. Let's move on to Leo. So let's see, Leo. Mid-May. Ooh, we got sacral chakra, number 8. So this is like your passion, your creativity, your sensuality, what makes you feel good, creation, right? Creative abilities here. What's going on for Leo? It's definitely like 5th house energy. Okay, we got the Queen of Swords. We got the Knight of Swords. Leo, what's going on mid-May? Ooh. 3 of Cups. Okay. Yeah, there's something really fun or really positive here that I feel like you're wanting to really invest in and move forward in. Yeah, 8 of Wands. So there's something very quickly or something moving quickly or something, there's like something really positive about, or you feel very positively about a situation here. This could be some sort of celebration or some sort of fun that you're having with people. Okay, you might feel very excited to go kind of like do things. I feel like it's very clear in your mind with the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords, like you very clearly know this is the direction I want to move in. Like there's no hesitation here at all. So there's something, this could definitely be creative. Yeah, it feels in alignment with you. It's like something that feels like, it either feels like it's your purpose or it's what is meant for next for you. I feel like I need more info on this though. Clarify this, okay, this 8 of Wands really wants to stay out. Clarify this Knight of Swords for Leo, mid-May. Two of Cups. Yeah, it's something you feel really emotionally connected to. We have the 4 of Pentacles. Like, I feel like you're going to want to hold on to this as something I feel like you're very determined, or you're very like, yep, this is like what I want to attach myself to. You could be having a lot of fun over the next month, possibly with a specific person or a group of people here, okay? There's gonna be a lot of communication. There's gonna be a lot of things happening, a lot of moving pieces, moving parts, like in a positive way, like just things like, I don't know, your life might become like very active, but it's in a very fun, creative, expressive way. You definitely could be connecting with like a love type of partner with the sacral chakra here, like and having a lot of fun and doing a lot of things together, or spending a lot of time together and really just like enjoying each other's company here as well. But there is also like a celebration. So I don't know if you're going to like a party over the next like month, or again, yeah, you're like maybe you're invited to some sort of get together. If you are reserved at first, I do feel like you're going to say yes, and then you'll have a lot of fun once you get there. Like if you're like, I don't know if I should, Queen of Swords, like maybe you got your guard up a little bit, I think you're going to have a lot more fun than you maybe let on, or like you might be kind of in this like Queen of Swords energy to start, but then it's like things are going to kind of shift. I think you're going to free up your energy here a little bit. Like something's going to really shift in a positive way here for you around people. Like, yeah, it's like your friends and your family, and your more so like, I would say more like friends, or like love partners, love relationships. So again, I just get there's like a lot of socialization in that regard, not so much like family socialization, because sometimes that's a bit different of an energy. I feel like it's more like friends and people who you feel this, like a family connection to that aren't blood relation, you know? People you just really like, soulmate type energy, right? Friends and that sort of thing. So yeah, I feel like your fun life is like, your life is going to become a lot more fun or a lot more active over the next month. And there definitely could be, if you're looking for a person, I feel like there could definitely be someone you're connecting with. If you're already in a relationship, it's like you're going to be connecting and spending a lot of time with this person, like even more, or you're going to be going a lot of places together. Okay. So yeah, that's what I got for you, Leo. Hopefully that resonates. You can check out your other signs too. Okay. All right, let's look at Virgo. Virgo, mid-May. We have emotional balance, number 27, stability, harmony, peace, and fluidity. Kind of reminds me, obviously, of the Ace of Cups here. So you're feeling very full. Your heart's full. You're feeling fulfilled. Yeah, Page of Cups. What's going on for Virgo here? Mid-May. Nine of Swords. And we have the Lovers. Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So this could be also a time where you're starting to fill your cup up a little bit, especially if you've been kind of stressed or worried. What's kind of interesting, actually, what I'm noticing in these cards, in this card here, this Nine of Swords, so she's wearing this little pendant here, and she's stressed, right? Like there's a lot going on, fear, stress, you know, late night thoughts, things keeping you up, right? Just a lot going on. But in this Page of Cups, the little pendant is glowing. And the Page of Cups can talk about like going within, or kind of connecting to like the inner child. Okay, so like having more fun, connecting to the heart space. I feel like you're starting to open up your heart space a little bit here, give more to yourself. And this might start out as really small, but it's going to start to kind of open you up and start to kind of shut this Nine of Swords out. You are at the end of this cycle. It's a 9, okay? But I do feel like this is about like you kind of getting yourself back into alignment. That's what this Lovers card is giving me, like the alignment of you and your higher self. You may have a decision to make. You may be deciding to put yourself first as well in a situation. We have the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom. So you might be deciding to kind of like put yourself first and break free of some sort of energy here in order to fulfill your own needs and what you need to have peace and balance and harmony in your life. I feel like there's like a sense of like emotional stability, also getting out of the mind and into kind of more the body or the heart here. So getting out of this kind of more anxious type of energy. Now, for some of you, there could be a love situation here with this Page of Cups and the Lovers that you're kind of nervous about or you're stressed about for some reason. This could definitely be a new love with the Page of Cups and this emotional balance, like a new connection that you're just kind of like thinking a lot about or not really sure, especially again if you're like single or if you're on your own, or and I feel like it's just about like you centering yourself so that you can kind of take a step in this direction from a more balanced place, just within your own heart space, your own self. I feel like this is just more you and your worries. And that's, I definitely feel like this Lovers is indicating like Gemini season, right? So this could definitely, again, May 15th-ish. It's later than the 15th that I'm doing this, but it's actually the 19th. But so we're almost in Gemini season. So like literally pretty much Gemini season, you might be feeling kind of like stressed or kind of caught up in a situation here. And I think it's just about re-centering yourself, giving to your own needs, whether there's a love situation here or not. I just feel like this is about you connecting with your heart space a little bit more and to get out of the mind. and just kind of allow you to get back into this like confident energy of feeling secure within self. Not that you're not secure, but if you're kind of like in this more Nine of Swords energy, it just kind of takes away from that a little bit, if that makes sense. So I feel like it's just about finding that your center within you and your own heart space, and doing things, again, that emotionally fulfill you, or emotionally, you know, whether it's like reading a book or going outside or eating ice cream, like whatever it is that you like to do that makes you feel good, right? Doing that so that you can kind of bring yourself back into this more harmonized space here. So if you're feeling stressed, do things to help manage that. And if there's a love situation here, I feel like, again, it's still about managing your own stress and your own situation here, your own energy, but also just trusting that things will work the way that they're supposed to, right? Just kind of going with the flow a little bit more. And if it feels like a good alignment connection, then, you know, don't be afraid to step into that. So that's what I got for you, Virgo. All right. Let's move on to Libra here. Libra, mid-May. Ooh, we have dreams, number 39. We have messages, signs, symbols, and guidance. So some of you, your dreams could be very active at this time. It might be messages. You could look up like dream interpretation things if that's something. Otherwise, I just feel like you're getting signs and synchronicities in general. Queen of Pentacles. What's going on for Libra here? Mid-May. Knight of Cups. Six of Wands. Interesting. I feel like you're being asked to follow your heart here. Eight of Cups, yeah. If you're unfulfilled in a situation, you're getting signs and synchronicities around shifting or taking some sort of action in a way that feels successful or positive for you. I almost feel like there's something that you're realizing can take you out of maybe a more challenging situation in your life to feel more successful, to feel more seen, more recognized. Like you just might not either be feeling valued in your situation or you're not feeling fulfilled in your situation. This could be in love, this could be in a career, this could be in a like a relationship in the sense of like your family or your friends or something like that, right? I feel like this Queen of Pentacles, it's like you've really stuck with this situation, or you've really, she just looks very rooted, very grounded in where she is. So I don't know if you've been in this other situation for a long time and you're getting the sign that it's like time to shift, time to move and follow your heart here with this Knight of Cups. Follow the dream. I just feel like with this Eight of Cups, it's like he needs to walk the new path. He needs to leave these cups behind and start going. And look at that, there's the sun. So move towards your happiness, move towards this positive energy here, right? And that's obviously easier said than done sometimes. But I feel like there's almost something more successful out there for you, or something where you can have a victory. Like it'll feel better once you're out of it. It's almost like a situation or a relationship has kind of plateaued here. Like it's kind of like it is all that it could be. And it kind of reminds me of like a job when you're just like, okay, there's nowhere left for me to grow. I've learned all the things I can learn. I've hit the levels I can hit, and it's just time for me to shift. It's time for me to do something new. And this could be you pursuing a dream, or this could be you having, again, like messages, that sort of thing coming in to say like, it's time to shift, it's time to move. So you might be looking at shifting something here. Some of you could literally be moving, but this could be like moving jobs, moving a house, right? Moving out of a relationship. Like there's some sort of movement with this Knight of Cups. It's not wild and crazy. The Knight of Cups is a relatively slower energy, but I do feel like there's some shift that you're looking to make here, but it's going to be a positive one with this Six of Wands. It's something that will bring you success and victory over your current state. Like I just feel like maybe there's a little bit of restriction or just conflict or struggle with where you're currently at. Like you're almost feeling, what's the word I'm looking for? Like agitated or restless. Yeah, restless is more. And once you start to take action, that's going to help. So don't ignore these signs, these synchronicities, or your dreams, okay? Your dream could literally be like what you dream for your life to have. It doesn't have to be like a literal dream at night. But pay attention to those things and don't ignore them or suppress them, right? Don't stay where you've been just because that's where you've always been. Maybe it's time for you to grow and evolve and expand in your life. And that's what this kind of feels like. So change isn't always a bad thing. Sometimes we need it to kind of spice up our life a little bit, you know? So that's what I got for you, Libra. All right. All right, let's move on to Scorpio. What do you guys need to know mid-May? We have faith, number 48, hope, support, miracles, and spirituality. I almost feel like you're being called to have faith in a certain situation here. What's going on for Scorpio mid-May? Yeah, Five of Pentacles, like you could be doubting something or not confident. We have the Moon. And we have the King of Pentacles. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Wands. I feel like you could be doubting whether something can be successful here. It could be yourself. I almost feel like this has to do with something tangible in your life. So this could be a job, your financial situation. Like just with this Five of Pentacles and this King of Pentacles, it's like, I feel like you're looking for stability, you're wanting stability, but it's like you're doubting or fearing that that's not going to be the case or that you won't be successful here. And so I feel like you're being asked to have faith in yourself and faith in this situation. And if you're going through a more challenging time where things are feeling kind of lackluster or just not, like feeling kind of out in the cold or feeling like things aren't really working in your favor, it's almost like asking you to believe that things can turn around, like that things can change. And the fives do indicate change. So yeah, I just feel like there's a sense of you maybe going through a more challenging time. There could be a lot of fears or a lot of things coming up that you need to kind of like release, or this could even be like releasing like money mindset type of stuff here with the Moon and the Five of Pentacles. Like if you're doubting whether you can achieve something or be successful or make more money or get yourself out of a financial situation, like needing to kind of shift that energy, release those beliefs, those negative beliefs or those kind of more lack, in order to achieve a level of stability here within self and within your situation, the King of Pentacles. It's like more of like having hope and faith that things can restore themselves, or that you can restore and that you can have a victory over this situation here. Clarify this King of Pentacles for Scorpio, please. Clarify this King of Pentacles for Scorpio mid-May. Yeah, strength. And the Queen of Wands. So again, it's just kind of making me feel like that belief, that confidence within self. Especially both of these can kind of be like Leo type of energy, definitely the Strength card. I feel like this is like saying with this King of Pentacles and the Strength, it's like you can, whatever you're setting out to achieve or to do here, you can achieve that. You just have to stick to it, or harness kind of that inner strength and tame kind of your fears. Like don't let your fears and all that run rampant. You have to have confidence in yourself that you can really, whatever the effort that you put into this, you're going to be able to achieve and see success and gains from that. It's not always going to be this Five of Pentacles energy. If you believe that it's going to be this Five of Pentacles energy, you'll stay stuck there. But that's more of a fear-based aspect. And for some of you, it just popped in as like you might fear being alone. Like if this is relationship stuff, it's like you might fear like you're not going to find your person, or things aren't going to get better. My relationship life isn't going to get better. And I feel like this is about you. What is it that you value, that you are looking for, and sticking to your guns, and knowing that when I stick to that and I don't settle for less, that that thing will eventually show up here for me. Might not be tomorrow, but we can't stay in this energy of this Five of Pentacles and the Moon energy. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Hopefully that resonates. All right. That's what I got. I'm going to move on. Move on to Sagittarius. What is going on for you, Sag, mid-May? We have guidance, support, love, signs, and direction. I kind of feel like you're seeing the way forward. I'm noticing the tree here with the little, I don't know, it's like a light. I don't even know what it is. It's like a little ball. So I do feel like you're kind of starting to see the inklings towards something here. What's going on for Sag, mid-May? Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. I freaking love this deck. It's so cute. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor. Mid-May for Sagittarius. And the Empress. Dang. Knight of Cups. Some of you definitely have like a fated relationship here, a fated connection. Like it's the right time for this, Sag. It's interesting too, because this is like Jupiter energy, expansion. There's something that's expanding or growing here. It's like it might have started as something small, but you're starting to see it's something a lot bigger, or you're starting to see the bigger picture of the situation here. Some of you could be looking to get guidance about a situation or a person here, like you might be consulting or, you know, asking your friends, your family about like what they think or whatever. I do feel like though there's like this love connection here though, especially with the Knight of Cups coming out. Seven of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. You could be wondering if this is like something, like if this is your person, or if this is like the direction you should be moving in, or like, you know, there could be a lot of like daydreaming or looking for guidance, just even if it's spiritual, like, you know, kind of in the sense of like asking your intuition to kind of help guide you. But I do feel like you are kind of wondering if this is like your person, or again, if it's not a person, it's like the direction you're moving in here. Clarify the Emperor and the Empress together here. For some reason, it's wanting me to pick a card for the two together. For Sag here, the Emperor and the Empress. Four of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, I almost feel like there could be, things could be kind of at a pause, or like things maybe aren't like going anywhere. It's like there's an avoidance a little bit of like what this really maybe is. I think you're starting to see what it is here. There also could be like a level of strategy or strategically trying to have something have a successful outcome here as well. Why the Wheel of Fortune for Sag? I saw the Six of Cups, and we have the Ten of Wands. And then we have the King of Cups. Yeah, it's like things are going to change. You're definitely at the end of a cycle here. Two tens. The Wheel of Fortune is a 10 card as well. It's like you can put down the weight. It's like things aren't so hard. I almost feel like there's a sense of this could be a lot easier than maybe thinking it should be. There also could be a very like strong feeling. Yeah, we have the Strength card. I almost feel like if you've got any guards up or any walls up around what this could be or where this could go, it's almost asking you to release that a little bit. It's like it's fine for you to open up, and this could be you and this other person. I feel like because it was asking me to pull the Emperor and the Empress, one card for each other, it's like you both could be kind of mirroring each other a little bit, where you're both kind of guarded or you're both kind of hesitant. Maybe you've both gone through some certain things in your past that have made you kind of this way, but the universe is like bringing you together for a specific reason. I think it's about exploring that. And definitely we have the Emperor, Empress. I feel like there's two people who have learned and evolved and grown. I just feel like it's asking you to take the next step, even if it's, again, not a relationship and this is just you in alignment, your masculine, your feminine in alignment here. This is about you taking that next step and not being afraid to explore something. You're seeing where you need to go next, and it's about exploring that and not, you know, not kind of like holding yourself back because of past burdens here. It's like it's asking you to grow and expand and move beyond into the next chapter, the next phase here, and see where things could take you here. I think you're getting signs. There's something about you kind of like, yeah, I know I'm supposed to move in this direction. It's just a matter of like trusting that there. So that's what I got for you, Sag. All right, let's move on to Capricorn, mid-May, Capricorn. Let's see. We have number 41 with intuition, trust, insight, awareness, and guidance. There's been a lot of purple and a lot of, well, both purple and indigo, right? Like crown and third eye energy coming through for a lot of the signs here. So intuition is hot right now for people. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. What's going on for Capricorn mid-May? We have the Moon. There's that intuition. A little bit of fear I'm picking up with it too. Yeah, Hermit. Bottom of the deck we have Judgment. Whew. Okay. So maybe you could have Virgo in your chart, just because with these two cards here. Okay, so I feel like there's something about like trusting yourself here with a path you're meant to be walking down or where you're meant to be going, shining your light here. You might not really know where you're going, but you feel like you need to move in this direction, or something's kind of calling you, especially with this Judgment. There's a calling, like, are you going to answer the call, right? I feel like it's whether you're going to put that energy and the effort into a certain direction here. It kind of feels like you're taking baby steps here or just taking things kind of slow. There's a hesitancy. And I'm kind of picking it up with both the Moon and like a little bit of fear maybe of like, oh, is this the right decision I'm making? The Hermit to me is making me feel like you need to trust yourself and trust that you have the wisdom, the knowledge to get to where you're trying to go. Like so far on your path, you've gained a lot in experience, and it's about trusting that. And it's interesting because the Moon, the way it's like glowing here, it's like it's in his lantern. So you just got to take your intuition and allow it to guide you and move you forward here. And trust. Trust is a big one. I want to see where you're going. What's this Knight of Pentacles? This could kind of be like a very, it's either it's dark or it's hidden or it's mysterious. Like there's kind of this, it's like, it's interesting. I'm looking at this and both of these cards are dark, and he's like, he's got both his little hands up here. Like, oh no. He's like, do I want to step into the darkness? Do I want to go down that path I can't see? Right? There's like this fear a little bit. Why the Knight of Pentacles here for Capricorn? Yeah, Ten of Wands. You're like, oh, it looks like it might be a lot of work. I think you're also maybe questioning, like, will the work pay off? 6 of Wands. I think you've put in a lot of work to get to where you are currently as well. And you're like, oh man, I got to keep going. Like, where are we going here? When does it end? Yeah, Hermit, 9 of Wands. Like, you're kind of in this, like, 9 of Swords. Like, you're just like, oh my gosh, is it ever going to end, right? Like, that's like another challenge, another obstacle, or another, I think you're at the end of it though. 9 of Wands, 9 of Swords. We have the 10 of Wands. I think you see this as being a completion in some way where, like, okay, if I take this next step, I know this is going to get me to where I'm trying to go. But there's a little bit of fear of like, well, but like, what if, right? Clarify the Moon. What's this fear around taking action for Capricorn? We have the Knight of Cups, 9 of Swords, 7 of Cups. So there's a bit of an illusion, like you're fearing maybe the worst, or you could be fearing the possibilities as well. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. And so that could be a bit of the fear. Like, again, that like unknown. I think you just got to follow your heart, follow your gut here, follow your intuition, and know that if you trust that, it'll lead you in a positive way. Sun and High Priestess. I think it's just like taking that step, taking that like leap of faith, basically. And it's just trusting yourself that you'll either get yourself through the situation or you'll get yourself out of it if it doesn't work. But you've probably been wounded here, or like you've gone through challenging situations, which is making you guarded around your own intuition and your own wisdom, like not realizing how much wisdom and knowledge you've gained through your experiences. And that could be kind of like hindering you in a way, but in reality, it's made you stronger. So this is just asking you to, over this next month, like trust yourself. And if you feel called, or you feel like there's a path you're meant to be walking down here, to not be afraid to take the steps. You don't have to move fast, right? You can take your time with the Knight of Pentacles, but just making sure that we're not standing still out of fear is what I feel like that's kind of saying. So that's what I got for you, Capricorn. All right. Oops. Let's move on to Aquarius. Let's see, Aquarius. I want this guy here for you. Okay, we have sound. It says it's number 33. Music, silence, rhythm, and vibration. Interesting. This is like not listening to just like any kind of music. It's like music that gets some sort of like feeling out of you, if it is music. Others of you though, this is about you kind of like vibing, but with yourself, like in silence. We have the Devil energy. What's going on for Aquarius here? We have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. So all earth energy. You could have earth in your chart, specifically Capricorn. We have the 3 of Wands. Some of you are really focused. The Devil energy for me is not always inherently bad. It, to me, sometimes is like, because it's Saturn energy, it's Capricorn energy, so it's sometimes very, and you can be ruled by Saturn as an Aquarius, right? But sometimes to me, it's like a dedication, like a fixation more so, but like a heavy focus on like, I have to get this to work, right? So there could be a heavy focus on something new here with the Ace of Pentacles, or something that you're wanting to move forward with, or to complete and to see through, okay, with the World beneath the 3 of Wands here. So there could be something that you're really focused on right now. I almost feel like this is saying like you're in your rhythm, or you're trying to find your rhythm within this thing. I feel like you're putting in a lot of, again, effort. Queen of Pentacles, she nurtures things. What's this Ace of Pentacles for Aquarius here? What's this Ace of Pentacles? Ooh, that's interesting. They flipped right around. The Fool. So it's definitely something new. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Something brand new. I think it feels really good to you. I think that's why this Devil energy is here. Like you're really like, I want to go in this direction. It might seem risky, but I almost feel like with the Saturn energy of this Devil energy, it's not, there is a calculated approach to this. People might view it as risky, but I feel like you're like, no, this is like what I'm looking for here. Why the Devil here? Seven of Swords. We have the Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands, and the King of Swords. So this definitely is your energy here, this King of Swords. I feel like there's something about like having all the answers before you move forward. Like if you're questioning anything or you're unsure, making sure that you have all the details, okay? Especially with this like Seven of Swords, there could be things in the High Priestess, there could be things that are hidden from you. So just making sure that you're not jumping into something blind is basically what I'm feeling. But also I feel like you're looking at the possibilities here, and you're looking at something from a very logical place. So you're being strategic and logical, but there's also this feminine energy of like nurturing something and wanting to put in a lot of effort and energy into how can we change and move forward, or how can this change my future? I think you're seeing something for more than what it is, in a positive way where you're like, I see the potential in this. And so it's about taking that step. So I would say with this energy, it's almost like if it feels in alignment with you, it feels like it's in rhythm, or it feels like it's in the right vibration alignment wise for you, then, trust that, right? That's kind of almost like more rather than like the music piece. Now, some of you could be involved in music, or this has to do with music or something like that. But I feel like this is like, just in general, it's like, is it on the same wavelength as you? If it feels like it's in alignment with you, like go for it. I feel like this Devil energy is not necessarily bad. It's more of like, you feel very drawn to this. You feel very called to this, and you feel very, now you could be keeping this a secret or keeping this quiet right now. That could also be this Seven of Swords High Priestess, like you're not speaking on it, you're not telling people about this, kind of keeping it under wraps until you kind of really start to see something evolve, or until you really take that next step, that leap of faith here. Just give me one with this Queen of Pentacles for Aquarius. Yeah, Knight of Swords. You're taking action, but in a way that you're nurturing something. Like you're putting in, it's not, your actions match your words is what I'm getting. And the Lovers here, I just feel like this is like Gemini season. You're really starting to step into something here. Evolve into it's something you see potential that can give you longevity or bring you stability. Something practical. So I like it for you, Aquarius. Just making sure that you're clear on all the things. All right. Let's move on to Pisces here. Mid-May. I feel like there's something in here. All these cards are kind of stuck together. We have number 17 with choice. It says free will, courage, willpower, and change. I feel like there's a big decision here. Kind of give me the Chariot energy. What's going on here for Pisces? Two of Swords, yeah. Two of Swords, the Sun. And we have the Five of Swords. Bottom of the deck with Strength. So strong Leo energy. Some of you might have Leo in your chart. I feel like this is about you having the confidence to really go after something here. I feel like you're maybe struggling with something right now. Five of Swords is like winning at all costs, doing what it takes to get to where you're trying to go. I feel like you're almost, if you have a decision here around moving towards something that makes you happy with the Sun, it's like you're worried about maybe how that looks to other people, or you're worried about looking selfish or looking like you're putting yourself first, but in a more negative way. I feel like this is about you doing what you feels right for you and not worrying about what other people think. And being strong and being bold and being courageous in your choices and your decisions, and not like just really having that confidence. There could be something here around whatever this is that you're making a decision around, like if people have made you feel like, oh, you can't do that for yourself because what about other people? Like there's something around that here. And I feel like you're wanting to move in a direction that makes you feel really, really good, or you're really excited about, you're really happy about, and you're doubting it or you're questioning it because of other people somehow, or your confidence has been tainted by previous situations in your life, and so you always kind of like put yourself on the back burner. It's about putting yourself first. The Five of Swords, I just feel like is this struggle that you're kind of going through. And it might not even be that someone else is like involved in this. It's just like, it could be an upbringing thing as well. Like this is something that just like always plagues you a little bit. It's like more of an unconscious thing. And so I feel like this is about you asking, like having that courage within yourself to move into this. Yeah, Ace of Cups, like your heart really wants to move in a certain direction, but you're resisting it. Seven of Wands, like you're fighting it. And it's about you having the courage to really go after that. This could be a person, this could be a situation, this could be like anything really. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles, like do what feels right for you. Other people will celebrate you. The right people will celebrate you. So if people aren't celebrating you, they're not the right people in your life. Clarify this Five of Swords. Yeah, Two of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. I feel like you really want to invest into something here and you're holding yourself back, or you're struggling with it. I almost feel like if this is like a love relationship, like you're worried about what people might think of you being in this type of connection, or you're worried about people judging. Actually, it's interesting, the Judgment card's at the bottom. So you might be worried about people judging you, or judging this person, or judging this relationship. Like worried about what people might think if you're interested in this person, or I don't know, there's something about like, it kind of reminds me of like standards and like expectations. Like someone might have very high expectations, and so they're nitpicky and they're judgmental of all the things that you do, or what you do, or who you are with, or whatever, right? And rather, you're letting that get in the way of you following your heart. Like if you're genuinely interested in this person, it's like why, or in this thing, or wherever you're wanting to move into, it's like if you're genuinely interested in it, it feels good for you, that's the choice you want to make. Don't let other people or other situations like stand in the way of that and taint that. That's what this feels like. Because I feel like there is something you want to step into, but you're kind of reserved a little bit for some reason. And again, it might not be that currently in this situation someone is saying something, but it might be like past experiences that someone has said something to you is making you question like, oh, well, I know that this person will say X, Y, and Z. So you're kind of already putting it out there versus it being a reality, if that makes sense. So it's like a little bit of like a wounding or an upbringing thing that could be influencing, or it's a literal person in this situation that's like they're kind of raining on your parade, basically, is kind of what I'm getting. So, but if it feels good, like the Sun and the Ace of Cups, like this feels good for you, like freaking go for it, you know? Like you can't hold yourself back. If it feels this good and it fills your soul and it feels good to you and you just want to connect with it and see where something goes, like you want to make this choice and step into this, like don't be afraid to do that, you know? So that's what I got for you, Pisces. Hopefully that resonates. Let me know down below. If not, you guys can check out any of your other signs. I will be posting another all signs reading next week as well. So yeah, it's pretty much pretty much what I got. So thank you guys so much for watching, liking, subscribing. I know I haven't been posting as much, but we are working with it right now. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.